Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 34 of the Pokemon Cup series. Today we're here at Rockingham Motor Speedway in the United Kingdom for the running of the 1000bulbs.com 500. This is the penultimate race of World Tour 34 and of the regular season, and after this race we will reveal which drivers have locked their spots into the playoffs already. We already know that every winner this season is going to be a playoff driver, so we'll see if we can add another one to that list, or we have a repeat winner coming out of Rockingham. And then next weekend, of course, the regular season finale at Twittering Montegi, and that will finalize the playoff field and how the playoffs will be set up for the next 10 races after that. So this is Rockingham. It is a 1.5 mile quad oval. As you can see here, it is very unusual in the layout and very challenging for some of these cars here today because the turns are uneven and almost like Mexico, except they're more banked, I should say, and they're more wider than Mexico. So they have a lot of room. They still have room to make passes and to go 3 or 4 wide, but there's going to be a lot of trouble if they go 3 or 4 wide all the time here in Rockingham, because it's not meant. This track was not meant for that. So expect to see some strategy involved here today. Dexter Black in the 33 car starts on the pole for today's race, and Cody Smart in the 38 will start alongside him on the outside of the front row. Row 2 is Michael Cano and Marcus Sacchi. Row 3 with Zachary Fitzwater and Patrick Smith. Rich Roy and Eli Bright in row 4. Nico Barreto and Donovan Duthich round out your top 10. Let's look where our winner from Biker Necky is going to be starting, and that is the 92 of Joseph Romanuk, who got his second win of the season last weekend. He'll be starting 13th position here today, so he's got a good chance of getting his third win this season here at Biker Necky. Rockingham. But now let's take you to the command.
Gentlemen, start your engine! The long race, we just got paying attention, no mistakes. That's the big key, no mistakes today. We get up there, we get in the top 10, we ride. That's what we gotta do today.
So here we go. It's going to be a 30-lap race around Rockingham Motor Speedway in the United Kingdom. We'll see if we will add another winner. We will see if we will add another winner to the already growing playoff list. Every driver that has won a race this season is a playoff driver, and we'll see if we'll have another one in the playoffs at the end of this race. So here we go. The green flag will come out, and the 1000bulbs.com 500 is underway in the United Kingdom. Look at Dexter Black go. He's already up and running. Very tight corners this track is, so they expect to see a lot of aggressive moves. Look at how wide these cars are going. Almost 3 wide in the back. They better be smart on where to brake here, because it's really tough to determine where to brake exactly with the uneven turns that this track has. Ooh, look at Cody Smart going for second. Trying to sneak his way into second in turn 2. Oh, wow. Cano got really loose in the corner. Saves the car, but he's going to lose a lot of momentum, and he's going to lose 2 or 3 positions. Very tight, very tough corners to navigate through. We'll see if these guys will handle it. Into third place is now the 3. Wasn't going to get second. The caution just came out. The yellow just came out. And we had a crash with Alexander Rowe, Carter Friesen, and Brianna Russell. Let's look back at what happened in turn 4. Looks like it started around here with Friesen as he got... Oh, wow. Brianna Stewart got into Friesen into turn 4. Was way too fast in that corner. And that's how Alexander Rowe got hit. His own teammate just went into his own teammate with nowhere to go. Right there. Friesen's hit. The 10 car is hit as well. 72 is hit. The 10 is hit. 3 cars involved in that crash, and that brought out the caution for the first time today. So let's see if any drivers come to pit road under this caution flag. Looks like Dexter Black is... Wait. They just waited until a lap just to get to pit road. And a handful of cars are going to pit road, including the leaders now pitting on lap 4. So we could expect to see a 2 or 3 pit stop race. And Eli Bright's going to stay out to take the lead. So Eli Bright stays to take the race lead. The others are going to be pitting. We'll see how that will work out at the end. So Eli Bright's your leader on lap number when we get back to the green. It looks like now we'll be going back to the green. Wait a minute. I thought the lights were back on. Never mind. Sorry. 2 cars around, and that's Russell and Rowe are out, and we're back to green. Kind of thought the lights were going to go back out, and he was going to have the pace car was going to go back. Was going to have to go back on for another caution lap. That was my bad. So I see the 31 just pulled ahead already, and now Peter Onjak battles with his teammate Grant McKee for 2nd place. Evan Hunter in 4th place now. Top 3 all trying to collect a win this season to get themselves in the playoffs. Look at the run the 11 car got on the high lane, though, trying to fight back, but not going to be able to do it this time. And look at Evan Hunter, though, out of nowhere, he's going to try to make a pass into turn 2 for 2nd place. Oh, he's way too tight, and the 20 just able to pull away. There you see the 37 was way tight there, trying to get that 2nd spot away. Now he's battling for us 3rd place against Grant McKee. And Bright pulls ahead for now. Peter Onjak is up to 2nd. There's Sebastian Kukulon into that position right there, making a pass on him. And Evan Hunter is going to try again. Hunter's going to try. He's going to try again. Look at Kukulon get the run right here. 3rd place now goes to Evan Hunter. Hunter gets 3rd place now. There's Cullen Francis. Look at the move. He moved from 7th to 5th. And now he's moved to 4th. So he's gained 3 positions in a lap and a half. Great job on that 1 car. Here comes MDev trying to pass the 11. Very tight corners. These corners, the braking zone's real tight. It's really hard to determine where to brake in this track. That's why they're braking hard. Trying to figure out what the turn apex is, what the turn's apexes are. Hunter in 3rd now, trying to catch Peter Onjak and Eli Bright. And they're both trying to win here this season to get themselves in the playoffs. Hunter and Francis, they have nothing to worry about trying to win and get in. They already won at least 1 race together. Evan Hunter has 3 wins and Cullen Francis has 1. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. That was a little distracting, but I don't know who was calling, but Giovanni Castillo gets by Matthew Amdev. Look at this. Peter Onjak wants to go for the lead. Ooh, bumper to bumper now. Trying to loosen up the 31 car. And the caution's out right in the nick of time. And Eli Bright breathes a sigh of relief. The yellow came out at the right time, just as Peter Onjak was going to pass him. So I guess he was relieved that the caution flag came out right in time. So let's see what brought the yellow out. Oh wow, more teammates spinning each other out. Sword Haas already had a crash with 2 of their cars involved earlier. And now Hedrick is the one that spins 2 of their drivers out. And the 9 car John Andrews and the 24 car Brandon Thorpe both spin. I think I see 1 car spinning too. Oh wow, Igor Barreto and Roger Ray were also caught up in the wreck. Sachi's hit. Oh, Kevin Ashton said, oh, now they're piling up. Oh, man, they're wrecking. They're wrecking for real. Oh, boy. That's why the yellow came out. Oh, man. So a handful of cars are going to be out of this race. And we've reached the halfway point. So the question is, will they... And the leaders look like they're going to pit. Looks like 72 Friesen stays out. I don't know if he's going to be your leader. No, he's not the leader. Okay. I guess Sebastian Kukulon's the leader. Yeah, Sebastian Kukulon is going to take the lead with 13 laps to go here at Rockingham. Got by the 72 real easy, Friesen real slow, gonna hold up the pack. Ooh, fast. Little contact, he's gonna lose a lot of spots. And the 17 is held up by the 72. Look at him trying to sneak his way back up into the front again. And this is crazy. Crazy jamming. And the Friesen gets away and he gets by. And those are the drivers that pitted early. Pitted later. I guess their strategy didn't work out at the end for them. They were in front before. Now they're battling to stay alive. Hope that the drivers in front of them decide to pit. Because I'm sure it's going to come down to pit strategy here at Rockingham. So Sebastian Kukulon leads the race with 11 laps to go. And Priya McShane is up to second place. Ethan Wickenhauser in third place. Let's see if McShane is going to get a run into turn 2. Here she comes. McShane will lead the race. McShane takes it the 18 in front. So the 18 gets in front with 10 laps to go at Rockingham. And Ethan Wickenhauser wants to get second place. And he just did. So Ethan Wickenhauser up to second now. And both Kukulon and Wickenhauser have one win each. So they both would love to get their second wins just for momentum to use into the playoffs with just 2 races left until the playoffs begin. 9 to go. And Priya McShane wants to join in on the playoff crowd with a win here today. I mean, the Joe Gibbs cars, none of the 4 have won this season, which is a total shock up to this point. One of them is trying to break through and win to get in the playoffs. There you see Donovan Duthit runs in the 4th spot. 4 drivers battle it out for the win. 8 to go for McShane. Another caution would bunch the field up and it would set up an interesting battle to the finish. We would still have a 2-lap overtime dash if there's a need for it. And overtime is going to be pretty exciting if in Rockingham, and if there's anything in the case. And who will pit? And are they going to pit under the later stages? We don't know that. We don't know they're going to pit. We don't know what's going to happen here at Rockingham. Is McShane going to hold on, or she has to pit on the later ends of the race? Roy just went by. Roy just got a position. Now everybody's still chewing everything they can to hang on tight here with 6 laps to go and lap traffic ahead. That is John Andrews and John Mendez, both lap cars. How will this affect the leaders? Look at Wickenhauser trying to close in. The yellow is out, so it might not have an effect at all. I'm not sure we're going to get a 1-lap showdown after this, but we'll see if the 18 can hold on. She gets held up. Here comes Wickenhauser. Gets by both. What a move by the 78. He takes the lead. 5 laps to go under caution. I mean, Ethan Wickenhauser was just ready for the lap cars. And I mean, McShane was trying to pass the 9 car up high, but had to brake and avoid traffic. And that allowed Wickenhauser to pass by the 18 and get by and get the lead. Wow, what a smooth move by the 78. But is it going to be enough? Is it going to even matter? Are they going to have to pit before the couple final laps? And is there going to be an overtime finish after this? The caution, by the way, was out for Grayson Acevedo. And he got turned by Cullen Francis in the 1 car. There you see him spinning in the near the start-finish line. Acevedo was the only one that spun and got involved in any kind of crash during that period. Let's see if anybody pits. Nope, they're going to stay where they are for now. It's going to come down to the final lap, possibly. I think we're going to have a 1 or 2 lap dash after this. And it looks like we're going to have a 1 lap dash. Maybe. Yep, 1 lap to go at Rockingham. It will come down to the final lap. We'll see if Ethan Wickenhauser can hold on for his 2nd win of the season. Here we go, the white flag will come out and then the green flag will come out. Last lap at Rockingham, this is for the win. Three cars pulling ahead. It's going to come down to those 3. All of them trying to get the position. McShane trying to bump out the 78. One more chance. Here she comes down low. Here comes Kukulon. 2 turns left. 78 trying to hang on. Here comes Kukulon on the line out of the final corner. Who's it going to win? It looks like it's going to be McShane that does it. And she wins at Rockingham. Priya McShane wins a close battle at Rockingham. What a finish. Priya McShane hangs on for the race win in a close battle with those other 2 cars. And McShane holds on to win it here at Rockingham. We had a big crash at the very end involving Christian Vargas on the apron. These guys were all coming down pit road for whatever reason on the very last lap, and then they crash each other out. Wow. But Priya McShane wins a crazy one here at Rockingham, and Joe Gibbs finally has a win in season 34. They finally broke their winless drought, and McShane gets her name into the playoffs, beating out other winners Sebastian Kukulon and Ethan Wickenhauser for the race win. A very, very big finish there, and McShane is going to be a playoff driver. She makes it just barely to the line to win at Rockingham. A thrilling finish, a fitting finish for a race that was just down to the wire all throughout. I mean, wow. What a race at Rockingham. It was another classic here in the United Kingdom, and McShane was able to hold out for the win on that very last lap. So now I'm going to be I'm going to be getting all the results. Everything that I need to, excuse me. Oh my god. Sorry about that. Just give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to be updating the results as we speak. And, oh boy. Okay. Just give me 1 second here, guys. I think I should have gotten all the files by now. All the things I need. So here we go. Let me just check it out. Let me just check out if we have 24 races in. 25 races in. There's going to be some errors, I know it, but yeah. So anyway, here we go. So here's the playoff field for now. That's what's going to look like here right now, as Rich Roy and Evan Hunter lead the field with 3 wins this season. Romanek and Richardson have 2, and the rest have 1. There you see the long list of one race winners. We have 19 winners this season. We have the potential to have 20 winners at the end of Twin Ring Motegi. So the most we can have, the most winners we'll have, the most playoff drivers we can have this season is 20. And I'm sure all the other 20 drivers are hungry to get a win here this season. There's Patrick Smith, there's Michael Cano, there's Grayson Acevedo, DJ Kirker, Roger Ray, all looking for that one win at in Motegi to be the 20th and last driver in the playoffs. And then we have Kirker, Ray, Andrews, Barreto, Onjak, National, McKee, Black, Bright, Downey, Castillo, Smart, Canario, Butcher, Douthat, Fitzwater. All those guys looking to win this season. And Russell, Brianna Russell as well. And the others are just one race steel drivers. So, and the others were just different name drivers that were done by accident. So, that's all the standings there. And at the end of Motegi, I will add up all the points and determine who will be a regular season champion from there, and how the playoff field will be set up. But I do know that those drivers without a win, one of them needs to win today in order to make it 20 drivers in the playoffs. And if not, we'll stick it with 19. We'll have to stick with 19. And the regular season champion, if that driver does not have a win and wins the regular season title, that driver gets into the playoffs even without a win. So there's also that there's also that rule. And if Pichu wins in Motegi somewhat, he will not be eligible to compete for the playoffs since he's one of my own drivers. So the next highest finisher to make up for it, the next highest finisher, if Pichu wins only if Pichu wins in Motegi, will the next highest finisher without a win in that race will get a playoff spot on his behalf. So that's another way that a driver could get a playoff spot at Motegi. So basically, a win gets you in, but however, a regular season title gets you in the playoffs. But if Pichu wins the race, the next highest finisher without a win gets in instead and becomes the 20th and final driver to get in the playoffs regardless. And we could also still have the regular season champion in on that rule as well. So we can actually have 21 drivers in the playoffs. Least we can have is 19. The most we can have, I believe, is 21. So that's all you need to know about that. So anyway, we hope you enjoyed this race, and we will see you guys next time, where we decide which 20 drivers will make up the playoff field in season 34, and you don't want to miss it. So we will see you guys next time at Motegi.